Yo, what's good everybody? It's College from collegebeats.com back with another mixing tutorial. And this time I want to show you how to make your drum sounds more fatter using parallel compression with a little bonus technique at the end of the video. Okay, so I got this beat opened up. It's still not finished, but I think it's good to show you the technique while I'm mixing the beat. So let's take a listen at it first with all the effects turned on. Okay, so now let's turn off all the effects. And this is what it sounds like. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you heard how the first version sounded a lot more fatter and just more present in the mix, while the second version, I mean, it was sounding good because I used good drum samples and I also put a couple of plugins on the individual tracks, but it was just missing the presence and the fatness of the first version. So we can do this a lot better by using this mixing technique. And the first step you have to do is create 3 bus tracks. So 1, 2, and 3. Then we name the first bus track drums. Second one, drums compression. And the third one, drums mix. Okay, now you got your 3 bus tracks. Now we have to select all of the drums and route them to our first drums bus. Okay, now they are all routed. And by the way, all of the steps I'm going to show you, you don't have to do it twice. You just can create a template, and every time you start a new track, it will be right there, and you only have to route your drums to the drums bus and got the effect going on. Okay, so now we need to do a little bit more of routing, and you have to go to your drums bus and send the signal to your drums compression bus. So go to Sends and select drums compression. So now it's basically going from our drum tracks to the drums bus, and then it's sending the signal to the drums compression bus. Okay, so next step is you select both of your drums buses, drums and drums compression, and send both to your third drums bus called drums mix. So now it's going from the individual tracks to your drums bus. It's sending a signal from the drums bus to your drums compression, and then both of the signals are going to be sent to the drums mix bus. Okay, so now you basically got 2 buses playing all the drums at the same time. So now we need to add a couple of effects to our drums compression bus. And first effect is an equalizer to cut out unnecessary lows and highs. So right here I'm about to cut at around 100. You can also try other settings, but for me this sounds the best. Okay, and then we cut at maybe around 10k. Okay, so next effect is a compressor. And what we want to do is we don't want to do the typical compression, downwards compression. This time we want to basically destroy the signal and compress the shit out of the drums so that it sounds really shitty. It sounds strange right now, but you're going to hear what I mean by that. So set your attack very fast, very slow release, and set your ratio to about 20. And adjust your input to where we get around minus 13 decibels of gain reduction. So let's try it out. Okay, so now we basically got our compressor going crazy at about minus 13 decibels of gain reduction. And right now it sounds very shitty, but the trick here is to basically pull down your fader of the drums compression bus and then slightly blend it in with the original drum bus. So let's do this. Okay, so maybe at around minus 10 decibels works great, and you can already hear how the drums sound a lot more fatter and more present in the mix. Okay, so now because you're cool and stayed almost until the end of the video, I want to share with you a little bonus technique I've learned. And so let's pull up the Many Amp Distortion Stereo plugin and put it on our drums bus. And we are going to use a preset called Fatner. It's under the category Other, and then Fatner. And pull it down to maybe about 9 or 10. So let's hear what it sounds like without and with the effect. So first without. And now with the effect. Okay, so you can hear how it just adds a little bit more of character and fattens up the drum sounds a little bit more. So yeah, but that's basically it. That's how to fatten up your drum sounds using parallel compression. I hope this was helpful, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you want to stay updated on new beatmaking videos, tutorials, or beats. See you in the next video. Peace.